President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump will visit Pennsylvania tomorrow as people around the world mourn those killed in a weekend synagogue shooting massacre. Good evening, I'm Sarah Diamond.
I'm Josh Smith. Federal investigators said today 46-year-old Robert Bowers burst into a Pittsburgh synagogue Saturday and opened fire, killing 11 people. The 46-year-old faces more than 20 federal charges, including hate crimes. Prosecutors say they intend to pursue the death penalty.
Getting to the victims in time to save lives was critical. Listen to a portion of a call between a police dispatcher and a patrol officer at the scene on Saturday.
I got one alive. We're evacuating one right now. Still alive. We have at least 4 down in the atrium.
Federal investigators said 8 men and 3 women were killed in this horrific attack. Tonight, people of all faiths are coming together to honor those killed.
Jackie DeFusco's at Founders Park in Johnson City, where a vigil's underway.
Yeah, Josh, Sarah, I'm here at Founders Park in downtown Johnson City, where one local rabbi will be speaking to honor the fallen victims of what police are now calling a hate crime. And I spoke to one local expert today that tells me, while anti-Semitic incidents are on the rise across the country, it's important to recognize that not a full picture can be painted from these numbers.
We have seen over the period of the past 15-20 years an increase in anti-Semitic behavior.
The latest example, a shooting at a Pittsburgh synagogue that left 11 dead.
My impression is that we have a serious problem. A
problem with hate. Incidents that he says are often unreported or underreported.
There are a number of ways to harass people that are often never reported. People just move on, or people are afraid to report it.
The most recent numbers from the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation show in 2017, hate crimes targeting religious beliefs made up just 10% of reported incidents. Only 2 labeled anti-Jewish. But another report from the Anti-Defamation League found anti-Semitic incidents more broadly rose by nearly 60% in 2017 nationwide, the largest single-year increase on record that the organization attributes in part to the sharp rise in reports on college campuses.
I think professors have a responsibility to create a safe space within their respective classrooms to encourage students to view differences of opinion, to put those out there and to discuss them openly and honestly with compassion and respect for each student.
But the ADL report says K-12 schools were the most common location that anti-Semitic incidents occurred in 2017. In their words, a dramatic increase of 94%.
But really it goes back to the concept of, do we have an environment where positive relationships are built over time to where people, whether they're adults or students, feel comfortable having those kind of conversations with us.
So that they'll feel comfortable reporting discrimination if they ever experience it. That's right, and I spoke to Rabbi Arthur Ruppberg yesterday, and he told me in our conversation that he actually knows of several kids in his congregation right here in the Tri-Cities that have experienced harassment at schools. And again, it is these day-to-day incidences of anti-Semitic rhetoric that often go unreported. For now, live at Founders Park, Jackie DeFusco, News Channel 11, in your corner.
Well, friends and family described the 11 people killed in the synagogue shooting as caring pillars of their community. Those killed include a married couple, 2 brothers, and a doctor. Funerals for the victims are scheduled to begin tomorrow.